MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. The O's will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Devin Smeltzer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
The 1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Here comes the right fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Alberto is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
That'll hurt.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Iglesias leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that is off the wall. Strong throw in by Cruz, and that'll hold the runner at third.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
And here's Renato Nunez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Second and third here, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Santander, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The set and the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Asher Wojciechowski starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop,
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Here's the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it. And that's the third out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So striding in, Austin Hayes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 7.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Ramon Urias, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Swung on and missed.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in now, Ramon Urias. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0 home. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Severino rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's Chris Davis now. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now another 2-2. Pitch popped up. Donaldson is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now for the O's, Jose Iglesias, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Sano, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
In now, Mitch Garver will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanser Alberto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hanser Alberto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Buxton is right there, one down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no
2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Anthony Santander.
So now to the plate, Anthony Santander, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. Two down, runners at first and second. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2. Here it is.
Ball 2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
2 men are on with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
The count now at 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Scooped up, and there's one down now. So with one away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. Settling in now, Max Kepler, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's too high.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It's in there, and the Twins look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And you can see right there he currently holds the top spot in that category on this Minnesota ball club. So stepping in, Luis Arias, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign, the 2-1. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Severino. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch on its way.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the 2 starters from 94 down to 90. Standing in, Ramon Urias. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Chris Davis at the plate now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Randy Dobnak makes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Randy Dobnak.
Jose Iglesias will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Iglesias in front, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
At the plate now, Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. From the stretch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Renato Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0.
That's out.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two and 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-1. Here it is. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Santander, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Orioles are on top, 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, so digging in now, Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. Taken high and deep to right. Mancini moving back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Some guys have full power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half to his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Here's Miguel Sano. Fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mancini moving back, and they take the lead. It's gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a drive out to left center field. On to second goes Donaldson. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's inside. 2-0. No one out with a runner at second. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 2-1. It's a swinging strike on the fastball.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Eddie Rosario is on deck. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Just hung in there on that one. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
1 out and a runner on second base. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations. Good hitters aren't going to miss.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Max Kepler.
Now to the plate, Max Kepler. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. The 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. That's popped up. Alberto has got it, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes.
The center fielder, Austin Hayes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Now at the plate, Pedro Severino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Another payoff pitch. To third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Digging in and looking for more, Ramon Urias. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. This is foul right side. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Into the box now, Byron Buxton. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Arias, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over, and the runner back. And again a throw, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. There goes Buxton. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Show Track demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Brandon Bailey takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 59, Brandon Bailey.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bailey, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bailey has pitched just under 60 innings and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Mancini moving back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Ready to take his hacks again, Miguel Sano, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, look.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Ready now for Baltimore, Chris Davis. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Digging in to try it again, Hanser Alberto. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Rosario. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
So here's Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Twins 7 and the O's 4. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Mitch Garver.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Severino over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So coming to the plate, Byron Buxton, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Luis Arias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Buxton rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. Michael Rooker takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 62, Michael Rooker.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted the other way out to left center. Santander waits on it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Minnesota leads this one 9-4. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And it's fouled away. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Anthony Santander will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Santander. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So far this season, Santander brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he fouls this one off. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Rosario. Gone all the way into the upper deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home. That was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Corey Garrett comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 38, Corey Garrett. Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Up high, 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping up now, Ramon Urias. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Guerin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, B-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
From the stretch. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Sergio Romo will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Sergio Romo.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Here's the 1-0. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Two down, runners at first and second. Again, another foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Orioles strike for two thanks to the two-run home run. Bottom of the seventh inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Twins 9 and the Orioles 6. Miguel Castro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here. Now in the box, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lays off 1-0. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Santander looks up, and that's a home run into the top tank. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open up a 4-run lead. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
now back, the third baseman, DeRosa.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Mitch Garver will be next. Set. Here's the 3-2. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Now batting, Mitch Garver. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home.
Hold down. 3-2.
Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Sean Armstrong is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Eddie Rosario will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Again, he sends it out of play. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Into the box, Max Kepler. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Santander is there. Let's see if they try it. And with only one away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Digging in, Byron Buxton for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. First offering on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Santander looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Third home run for him on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Striding into the box, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Come on.
1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Mancini moving back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 8th inning coming up. Twins lead it 15-6. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Hanser Alberto. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Alberto.
Come on now, it's the game right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
In now, Trey Mancini, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Back goes Rosario. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Bailey is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 15, Homer Bailey. Now that
at the plate, Renato Nunez. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder Anthony Santander.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Now that's popped up. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
1 out and a runner on third. The 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, DeRosa. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Stepping in, Ramon Urias. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, inside.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 pitch.
Nice. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Twins are out in front 15-9. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He went deep last time up.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to third. Alberto fields it cleanly. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball just inside. The Orioles came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 pitch.
2-2 the count.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that
Now
strikeout?
batting.
He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Tyler Clippard comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
All set for the start of the inning. Striding in, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. The windup and the 0-1. swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
The right fielder.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. A ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied them up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
15-9 at its conclusion. Minnesota posted 15 runs in this one. Randy Dobnak gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Asher Wojciechowski was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.